Welcome to the messy life of me. Hey, so this is the first container in my container garden. I love it. This here is dill that I'm growing specifically to can my own pickles. I've got this little African marigold here, which I love, and hopefully it repels wasps. This here is cauliflower. I've got two. I know I need to trim them down, but I'm just going to let them develop a little bit more and see which one is a little bit stronger. I'm super excited about these ones back here. I am growing my own sweet corn from seed. Everything except for what I explicitly say, I started from seed. So there's that one, this one. These are sunflowers. This little one over here I thought was a sunflower seed, but I mislabeled it when I started it, and I actually think that might be a cherry tomato plant. I'm not sure. We're gonna see how that goes. Up here is my first big raised bed. So here I've got pickling cucumbers. This is just like a single little radish plant that I started that I have no idea what it's doing. Got another African marigold. I deadheaded it because that one died, but it's got 3 other blooms on there, and these are marigolds too, but I don't know what they're doing. Back here, got my little lima beans because I love lima beans. Literally, I cook with them all the time. Got this one, kind of makes me happy. This one got mislabeled, so I thought when it was a seed that it was a tomato plant. Obviously, as soon as it started growing, I realized it was not. This is sweet pea, and what I'm doing right now is trying to train it to come up this one and then go all the way up the deal there. My cucumber has supports. I have a support from my lima beans, but I don't necessarily think they're gonna need it. This guy here, this is my black bean. I'm very proud of this one. He is just taking off. He also has a little support here. That's my Tibby. She's mad because I won't let her come outside. Then this one here is just regular green beans. It is growing a little bit slower than the other ones. Oh, I don't want that on there. Also with its own little support, and all of my containers have the solar powered LED lights. They are just so pretty when the sunset hits, especially with these ones, because these are little twinkle lights that I ran all across there. I'm gonna get more at some point. Usually they just cut my grass. So up here I've got my strawberry plant. This is, I did not realize when I bought it, but it's ever bearing. So I'm gonna get more strawberries like midsummer than I would if it was one of the other kinds. But as you can see here, see this guy? Got a couple decent strawberries. They don't get super big, but that's okay. I don't need really big strawberries. Probably gonna get a couple more of these hangers for some more strawberries. Get a couple of the different varieties up there. Now these 2 pots make me very happy. So this one is, these 2, because they are my hot pepper plants. So here I got a ghost pepper. Now I did buy this one. I'm lucky enough to have a nursery and garden supply store right across the street, so I kind of go there when the seeds that I started don't take off very well. Like this little guy here, that's my little habanero. He's not doing as good because I started him at the same time as my jalapenos, so I'm trying at the nurseries to find a habanero pepper plant, but I'm not finding them. So we're just gonna let that guy go, and worst comes to worst, he'll just come inside in the winter time and I'll nom on those throughout the winter. So these are my jalapenos, and I know I need to cut them back down to 1 plant, but I want to let them get a little bit more sturdy before I decide to do that. And then over here, I read online that, the darker reds and purples and pinks attract butterflies and honeybees and the good pollinators, and that marigolds, which I have in every one of my big containers, except for this one. Like I've got one here. Repel wasps, which is really important because, I don't know if you can see them up there, but I have a couple little wasp nests up there. And I know wasps are good. They kill insects too, so I'm not gonna like get rid of that. I'm just gonna hope to God I don't get stung because that hurts. But yeah, so back to these. So I got some snapdragons. This bloom is almost at its end. And then I've got this one here. And then I've got a geranium. And another bloom starting over there. And then some alyssum, which is really pretty. Really like that. I've got that in a couple different pots. Like this one. This one here is pinata? I don't think I said that right. Pepper plants. And I gotta kind of go through and figure out which one. I think I'm gonna keep this one. And then I've got my Roman tomato plants in here, and I don't think both of them are gonna do super good, but I just kind of wanted to get my hands into growing tomatoes. And over here I did have, like in my other container, I thought I had a beefsteak tomato, so I do have a tomato cage. So I replanted some seeds. I'm gonna see if they actually take off. I don't think they will, so I'll probably just end up buying a start from the nursery. I've got a little more of the alyssum in here. This plant I'm excited for. I kind of trained it weird. This is a bell pepper plant, but it puts off multicolored peppers. So I'm excited for that. And this here is supposed to be sage, but I actually think it's looking more like parsley. I'm not sure what green sage looks like, so that's going to be kind of a fun adventure. I've got eggplants here. Again, same thing with pretty much all of my multiples. I'm just going to see which one does better, and then the other one. And I started Swiss chard. This is the rainbow kind because it's so cool. I just love it. And I see Jess from Roots and Refuge nomming on these in some of her videos. Down here is cilantro and then spinach. So we're gonna see how that goes. My apartment, as you can see, they come through and cut the grass and it just goes everywhere. This one here is actually one of my favorite plants. I gotta come in and prune that guy a little bit. This is Italian oregano. This is Italian parsley. It's got rosemary. This gorgeous lavender. Another African marigold. Oh, I gotta remember how to cut those off the right way. Everything in here I bought because there was a really good sale going on, and I have tried several times over the past few years. Sorry, just getting some stuff off of there. Over the past few years to just start them from seed and grow them, and they never seed. So I buy them, and then this will come inside with me because Tibby doesn't like the smell of cedar, and that's what my mulch is. So hopefully she will leave this alone, and I will just have fresh herbs all the time that I can pull from. I'm actually going to try and learn how to cook with oregano and parsley and rosemary. Mostly I got these because if my other stuff, you can kind of see, takes off, I will be able to make my own spaghetti sauce, and I go through a lot of spaghetti sauce. So that will be something that will be nice to save a little bit of money on. And then back here, another African marigold and a zucchini plant. Now there's 3 in there, and I don't know if that's just 3 of the same vine or 3 separate plants. So I'm going to do a little more research on that, see if I need to trim that down. But I've got a little TP stake here to hold it up, and you can kind of see it in the back, my little twine there. This is another cucumber plant because the cucumbers I have in my other one I actually thought were basil at first. So I was like, oh no, my cucumbers, I thought this was the cucumber. It's like, it's not working. So I went and I bought another one, and it's got its own little support here. I am eventually going to get like some chicken wire and a couple of like stakes so that it can climb up that way, but this is what I had to work with now. And then I've got my
sweet basil here, and then my green onions. And over here I have another bell pepper plant and another green bean, and then just another box. Like, these are wildflowers. This is a hummingbird mix here. I think that's what these ones are. These are going to be flowers that attract hummingbirds and pollinators, and some more alyssum and another African marigold here that I'm just very proud of. You know, this is my first year, well, second year, but first year in about 10 years where I've actually just gone for it and done the gardening. I bought the hose because you see over there, that's supposed to be our water thing. It does not work. No water comes from that. So I have the watering can. But I'm really happy. It looks so gorgeous out here when I'm done. And ooh, do you see that sunlight that's coming in? Oh, it's a little chilly now. My feet are nice and warm. But I'm really excited about it. Can't wait to see how it kind of grows and see all of these just fill out, and you guys get lush with flowers and fruits and vegetables. Like, literally I'll come out here and just like pick my lunch or whatever off of it. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me through the video and seeing all of the stuff that I have growing. I am definitely going to be posting more of these. I think every Sunday I'll go out and I'll do a quick little video of my garden so you can kind of see how it grows, how it goes, all of that fun stuff. Thank you so much. If you want to keep seeing more, get notified whenever I post a new video, just hit the subscribe button and the little bell so that you get notified. And I look forward to seeing you guys later.